Let me show you the Michael Scott of the NFL.
What's up? Hey! What's up, man? How you doing? Good. 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 Shoo, 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 shoo. Shots. Explosives. Explosives. You can run.
That was a brief interaction. The first time Jonathan Gannon met Cardinals receiver Rondale Moore.
Shoo, 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 shoo. Shots. Explosives. Explosives. You can run.
Here's Jonathan Gannon's speech to his team on day one.
Who drove over here? Let me see your hands. Who took the bus? Did you have fire in your gut? Did you? We're here for a reason. Don't get that twisted, okay? We're here for a reason to win games. So if you didn't have that fire in your gut, you better light the fire pretty fast, okay?
I'm starting to feel mean. It's really cringy. But the next clip I want to show you, after that, just motivating speech that's going to move you to tears and get you ready to run through a brick wall. The next thing I want to show you is a clip I edited a little bit, added some visuals to make it more stimulating. But this is Jonathan Gannon talking about what he wants his team to look like this year.
Truthfully, if you said, hey, JG, what do you want your team to look like? I want them to be killers. Truthfully, silent killers. Killers, okay? So be who you are. Just understand, I'm looking for killers. Killers.
Guys, it's horrifying how easy it is to make fun of Jonathan Gannon. That's one of my favorite edits I've ever made. I love that. I think it's just funny. Like I put it on Instagram and I just watch it over and over. It's just a funny moment. Like the silent but deadly as a fart. I think it's a funny joke. I don't entirely know what to make of Jonathan Gannon, if I'm totally honest. I remember, like in fairness, I remember when Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni first got to Philly, and when you clipped him out of context, it was really cringy and really embarrassing stuff. And so you can make the guy look goofy very easily. I just did that to Jonathan Gannon. But then Nick Sirianni, after looking really goofy when he first got hired, took the Eagles to a Super Bowl in their second year. So I want to be careful to say this. I hold my judgment. I want to reserve judgment until we've seen the Cardinals play a couple games, because you just don't know. Like, everyone, I'm sure, if you catch them on camera too much, has a cringy moment or two. I definitely would have a lot of cringy moments myself if you just followed me with a camera all day. And so I want to wait to see Arizona actually play football, but certainly those are some goofy, cringy Michael Scott moments, but it's not all bad. I mean, listen to this. This is what Jonathan Gannon said the first time he met Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray.
Oh, man. They said, why do you want to take this job? Well, not many open jobs have a franchise quarterback. That's why.
I like that. He's trying to build his confidence. He told Kyler he believes in him, and he makes his expectations very clear. Again, I'm trying to be fair and not just show bad clips here. Listen to this.
Don't show up a minute late. I'm fining you, because you're not putting yourself behind the team. You're putting yourself in front of the team if you do that, and it's bull, because your buddies are counting on you.
The dude is clearly a film junkie and loves his job.
Since I started coaching, I've never worked a day in my life. Like, it is fun for me to come to the office. I'm excited about walking through the door every day. Any free time that I have, if I got 10 or 20 or 30 minutes, I'll just put on some tape and watch. You know, as you watch, you let things kind of hit your brain and you think about certain things. I always take notes, you know, when I'm watching tape. It's a happy place for me, because the best thing about this job is the players, so hopefully we can help them a little bit.
These are good things, and Jonathan Gannon appears to be a good guy. Now, this next quote, and I'm not even kidding, is actually one of my favorite. I love this quote from Jonathan Gannon.
Bad players, okay, watch the tape on Monday. Good players, watch the tape before Monday. Great players, watch the tape before Monday. Talk to your teammates, text your coaches, and have questions when you come in here on Monday. That's what's expected off of a day off or after a game. We have to learn from what happened.
I mean, look, you got to come to work prepared and watch film on your own time. Come here with notes and questions ready. I think that's actually really good stuff. So I worry that the goofiness of Jonathan Gannon will get in the way of players listening to the good stuff he has to say, which he does actually have some good stuff to say. So I want to be clear. I have an open mind. I don't know whether the goofiness of Jonathan Gannon is a problem or not. I thought it was with Nick Sirianni at first, but then when I was fair, he was awesome and he led the Eagles to a Super Bowl in year 2. This could be similar. By the way, Jonathan Gannon coached under Nick Sirianni. So, like, there might be some similarities we don't even know about there. I have an open mind. I am not rooting against Jonathan Gannon. But you also have to acknowledge that some of the stuff he does and says is admittedly goofy and cringy. And it feels sometimes like they hired a homeschool kid to be the head coach of the Arizona Cardinals, which are like, all right, that's weird. I don't know why I said that. You know, phew. Killers! Okay, man. We get it. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it, but I have an open mind, and I hopefully here was able to present both the good and the bad of Jonathan Gannon, and the cringy and the not cringy, but it's going to be really interesting to see how he does. A lot of people believe the Cardinals are tanking, and I want to clarify about that. Here's what I mean by that. Jonathan Gannon isn't trying to lose games. He's going to be trying to win. Josh Dobbs is going to be trying to win. The football team, the 53, the coaching staff, they are trying to win football games. When I say that, what I mean is it's possible the general manager in Arizona and the front office realizes, hey, we not only do not have a good football team here, we have 2 first-round picks in next year's NFL draft. Both could be top 5 picks. If we're bad and Houston's bad, we could rebuild everything with those 2 picks. So maybe Kyler Murray shouldn't play this year because he's going to help us if he does well, and that's going to make our draft pick lower. And if he plays bad, we can't trade him away for anything. So what's the benefit of playing Kyler Murray, Why would we play Kyler this year? And they had a bunch of free agent money that they did nothing with in the offseason. So I don't think that the team is trying to lose, but the front office might be. I don't know what to make of it. I have an open mind about Jonathan Gannon. I know I predicted the Cardinals to win 1 game this year, and Cardinals fans hate that. They are really angry when I say that. They are fighting tooth and nail for not 1 win, but 5. If you want to fight really hard for 4 more wins and we can have that debate, I don't know. Do Cardinals fans really want their team to win 5 games this year? I mean, again, if you can have the number 1 pick and also another top 5 pick, wouldn't you want that? I'm not sure. But I just want to be clear, I am trying to be fair to Jonathan Gannon. I'll make fun of him openly, but I also wanted to praise him and show some of the stuff he said that I like and is good as well. So those are the good and the bad parts of Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon.
Truthfully, if you said, hey, JG, what do you want your team to look like? I want them to be killers. Truthfully, silent killers. Killers, okay? So be who you are. Just understand, I'm looking for killers. Killers.